Hello. Sorry, it I did not mean for the waiting screen to be up for so long, but then I got indecisive choosing music, and then before I knew it, an ad had started. So, all right. Okay, let me adjust. I think the mic is a little too close to me, but I'm trying to figure out where will be a good place to put it because my setup is a little bit different today because I'm working on the other side of my desk. Hello. So I'm trying to get okay. I think if I put it here, it should be okay. All right, so I'll put it here. I'm sure the music will get louder, so I don't want it to get. I don't want to turn the music down because it's a soft song right now, but it's okay. Let's pull. Where's the volume? Do, 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 do. Okay. So I think that should be all right. But hello, hey, good afternoon. Himeutsugi here with something a little bit different. I have done crafting streams. I keep trying to say screams. It's streams, crafting streams before. But I got into a new hobby recently because, of course, I needed more hobbies. Right? That's what we all need, more hobbies. And well, actually, so my students asked me to sponsor the Warhammer Club, and I'd heard of Warhammer before, of course, but I'd never looked that deeply into it because at that point, well, I thought Warhammer was just the 40K stuff, and I like sci-fi, but it's, space marines and stuff that never really appealed to me, so I didn't look further into it. But I was like, yeah, okay, I'll sponsor the club. And then I found out that there's a fantasy version of Warhammer called Age of Sigmar, and of course that's what I got into. So of course I can't just sponsor the club. I have to be into it. Yeah, exactly. And so that's what I needed because being into games and fountain pens and all the other relatively expensive things that I'm into, that wasn't enough. I had to get another thing that I'm into, and so I guess I bought my first miniatures. It's been about 2 weeks, and so I've been priming them, painting them. I have one. Ooh, I guess it's done. I have one that's completely finished because I just wanted to get. No, that's not true. I have two because there's one that I got for free, one of the Stormcast Eternals that you get for free, and I painted that one to get a sense of it. And so now I'm working on these guys, which I really love the aesthetic. I really love the lore behind them, and which is why I chose them in the first place. But I figured out very quickly that this might not have been the most beginner-friendly set to paint because there's a lot of little details and they're tiny. Luckily for me, I have quite small hands, relatively speaking, and so I've been, it hasn't been so bad pushing them together and gluing and doing all that stuff, but I just can't imagine the people in this hobby with big hands, how they would assemble these little guys. Because okay, here, I will give you an example. So here is one of the many little peons, right? So here's my hand, here's this little guy. It's quite small, and all the little pieces that you have to glue together, sometimes there's really tiny, like I have to glue their head to their cape, their cloak or whatever, and it's this tiny little head that's less than, like, it's smaller than a pea, and I have to hold it in place all while trying not to get glue on myself, which is the struggle. But yeah, so these guys that are down here, you can see some of them, they are primed. I have a primer. I don't have a airbrush, and so I've just been using a regular paintbrush to prime these guys. And for some of the figures, like the beginner figure I did, I used a black primer, but I think for these guys, since they're ghosts and I like the look of the paint sort of gradient trailing off into white, I thought it would make more sense for their base coat to be white, even though I know that, or sorry, their primer coat, even though I know that even if it was black, I would be painting over it anyways. But yeah, that's why well, I read and listened to a lot of videos and advice about like starting this hobby, and they said to make sure that you pick something that, beginners be darned, but like pick something that you're interested in, because you're going to spend so many hours painting these little guys over and over and over, that if you don't like it and you don't like what you're churning out, then it's just going to be a slog. And so if I don't so the Spearhead pack that I have for them, I think there's 34 miniatures in it, and that's enough to play like a Spearhead army battle, which is a relatively small army. Like I don't know how I would feel about painting armies with like over 100 figures in them. That might get a little too much, but right now I have if you combine all of, because I got those, and then I have a Lady Olander, and I have these two horse things. I've put together one. It's obviously not done, but I put together one. The other one hasn't been. Whoa, the music got loud. I think it's still. I think overall I still have less than 50 for this faction, and so I think that's pretty doable. I'm sure to get into the 2,000 plus points range needed to like battle officially and all that, I would need more of them, but for now I think I'm good to start off with just this. And Spearhead is like a really big thing right now, and so I mean I can just finish my Spearhead box and then I'll be able to at least just do that, so I think that'll be nice. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today, just a nice chill painting, listening to this music. I don't know if I like this music. It's all very classical, which is, I like classical music. I'm just worried that this will be kind of sleepy sounding. So we'll try this for a little while, and if it's feeling a little too, I don't know, if it's not quite what I'm looking for, then I reserve the right to switch. Hello! Good to see you. Oh my gosh, long time no see. How are you? Oh my gosh. Well, you've been in the Discord, but still, like, okay. So this was the last guy I put together last night as I was falling asleep. I'm always worried that when I do something when I'm sleepy, it's not gonna turn out right, but he looks okay. This is one of the larger ones. It's like almost palm-sized. I guess it's hard to get detail with this camera with it. Come on, focus. It doesn't autofocus. Ah. Okay, well, anyway, so I'll be kind of building some, priming some, painting some, just sort of going around based on my mood, and so we'll see how it goes. So this guy needs to be primed, and then I need to build I have a couple more, but there's 3 spirit hosts in this box, and I've seen a lot of basically a lot of people complaining that they are by far the most annoying unit to build ever. Aww. Well, if you have something you can work on, you could be productive in another way, even if you don't have little figures to build. Just have me in the background while you work on something else. I think that'll be nice. Okay, so yeah, so let's prime this guy, and then we'll go from there, I guess. Okay. That's this little... Okay. I have this Little Prince Lego set that I need to build on stream too, which I wanted to do. I haven't gotten around to, well, I have it, it's ready, I just haven't gotten around to making the stream. But yeah, at least one of my future crafting streams will be me working on that Lego set. Actually, I call it Lego, it's technically not a Lego set, it's like Chinese mini blocks, but oops, just hit my phone. Okay, alright. Where'd he go? Yeah. Oh, let me put this. I meant to do this earlier. There we go. Now I can see when y'all chat. Oh, la la la. Yeah, I wanted to play some kind of spooky, sad music since it's, it's October and I'm working on painting these, like, kind of spooky ghost figures, but, yeah, we'll see how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm not very artistic, and so I was a little bit worried when I started this, but it's kind of like paint by number. Oh no, I still love Vintage Story. I just really felt like working on these guys today because this week I haven't been able to paint them or work on them that much, but I'd really want to get my Spearhead set done so I can play with them. So yeah. I also didn't stream at all this week because stuff just kept coming up. It was the end of the quarter at work, and so I was just really busy. And then I got home super late on Thursday, and we had to cook for the rest of the weekend, and so. But yeah, no, I'll definitely be streaming more Vintage Story. I even just commissioned this artist to do these really cute little thumbnail drawings that I'm going to use. I'm gonna continue streaming VS for like the foreseeable future. Don't worry. Oh my god, you're right. I really need to look at my nails. I haven't painted my nails in like 3 weeks, so they've super grown out. I should. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the stream if there's time. I'll just be like, all right, now take a break, and I'm gonna paint my nails instead of the figures. I need to. My nails are so gross right now. But yeah, so this is just a primer base, and so it doesn't have to be like super even because I'm going to be painting over it anyways, but it helps the paint in future layers stick better to the. Actually not sure if this is plastic or resin, but it's some, plasticky material, because if you just paint without primer, it just doesn't stick super well, and you end up having to use so much more paint. I know this because that first Stormcast Eternal thing that I painted was before I had primer, so. Alrighty. This guy is so bendy. I think it's resin. I feel like I read that somewhere. But I'm not 100% sure. I feel like usually resin is more shiny, and this is, it's very matte, so I'm not sure if it's. I hope it's resin. This stuff is like a little too expensive to be cheap plastic, and the details on these things are just insane. It's nice. I was trying to get a second camera set up so I could bring these figures closer to my face because my vision is not very good. But for some reason, the other camera just wouldn't work. But on the other hand, I think, oops, oh, I did not mean to put so much on his face, my bad. On the other hand, I think this forces me to, how do I say this? Use my eyes better, instead of bringing it super close to my face like I want to do. Like, this is making my eyes focus on something a little further away. It's probably better for me. It doesn't say on the package. I guess I can Google it. Let me see. Google it with one. Look at my one-handed typing. Warhammer resin? Resin is fragile. Wait, no, that's not it. Warhammer model made. What are Warhammer models made of? They are made of polystyrene. Polystyrene. So it's some kind. It's like fancy plastic, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Polystyrene. Something. But yes, they are plastic. But they're nice plastic and they're laser cut, I guess. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I guess polystyrene is just it's still plastic. Calling it polystyrene makes it. What am I doing? I just bought this today. I got this little thingy, this little handle that's supposed to make painting the figures easier, so I don't know why I'm holding onto the base when I went to the trouble of getting... Okay, but I've never used this. How do I get it? Ugh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Aha! I have this little grip thing. Oh yeah, this is so much nicer. I don't have to worry about accidentally getting paint on my hands. Well, I mean, I think I still have to worry about that, but maybe a little bit less. I miss a spot. All right. It's more or less. Oh nope, there's spots there. Let me see. Oh wow, that's fancy. Yeah, I just googled. It's like some of them are made out of resin, plastic, or something about pewter. That's cool. Yeah. No, I can imagine. Well, and if you have like a whole army with hundreds of these little guys and they're all made out of some sort of stone like that, man, that would be so annoying to have to cart them back and forth when they weigh so much. Only another not so, well, I don't know about not so great, but it's like a thing that you have to worry about with the Nighthaunt dudes, or that they're ghosts, so you have to paint kind of inside too, because they're all, you know, they're all flowy and billowy, and it does feel a little bit weird sometimes just shoving a paintbrush up their little robes. Sorry. Yeah, there's something very therapeutic about painting these, and like I said, normally I'm not very good at... Okay, I shouldn't say that. I have never made art a priority, and so I've never been particularly good at drawing and whatnot. So, but with this, because I'm not drawing something from scratch, I'm just painting something that already exists, and you can find inspiration online. I can pick the color scheme to a degree, because I prefer that over just painting it the way that it looks officially. But it feels a little bit more like coloring. So, I mean, yeah, it is painting, but it's not so bad. I think that it's pretty accessible. And it's not like I'm trying to win any awards or anything, so I try to put less pressure on myself. Okay. I think this guy's good in terms of priming. All right. Fix that up a little bit. Every time I say I'm done, I look at it and it's like, never mind, I see these little spots that I missed. Like his elbow. You gotta make sure your elbow is primed, sir. I would hate for you to get made fun of because of your unprimed elbow. Ugh. Okay. See, the primer, there's these little holes, and sometimes if I put too much primer, the little holes get filled in and then it doesn't look good. Can I fix it? Okay, got it. Okay. I think he's pretty much primed. Okay, let's see. Look at him. Or them, or her. I really don't know. It's just a skull with a sheet, so who knows what gender it's supposed to be. I don't think it matters. Hehe. Hehe. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm gonna put them off to the side so I'm gonna dry make sure. Yeah, I think that's. No, there's some more spots. Oh, okay, hang on. There's more spots on the other side that I don't think I got. Yeah, the gender of the dead. And it's not even, it's a ghost with no will of its own, so like, even if in life they cared about their gender, they probably don't anymore, right? All they care about is destroying the living to reclaim the souls for Nagash. This is one of those moments, like I said, where I'm just like shoving the paintbrush in there and I'm gonna see if I got all the fonts. Okay. But that's the tricky thing about me streaming too, because I have so many hobbies and so many things that I'm interested in and want to do on stream, and so it's just a matter of trying to balance those things when I can really only stream at most like 3 times a week during the school year. So it's rough. Like, I wanna play Vintage Story too, but I really want to paint my figures. So we'll just go. We'll just see how it goes. All right, cool. So I'm gonna put this dude. Dude is gender neutral, I think. I'm just gonna call them all little dudes. So I'll put this little dude here to dry. And then let's see. Oop. Okay, well, I want to build. So let's put this here, and then let me build. Where did I put them? Almost done with this box. Yeah, this music is too... I'm too sleepy. Oh, yes, YouTube. Some nice, like... I know the homework lo-fi is okay to use. Something like that. No, it's homework radio. Lo-fi. There's one lo-fi for mummies. Wait, there's a lo-fi for ghosts. That's perfect. Where is it? Playlist. Lo-fi for ghosts. Alright, so I'm gonna pause this. Go away, and let's do this lo-fi for ghosts. I think that sounds good. Oh yeah, I follow them on, well, I'm in their Discord, so I get updates whenever they add stuff. It looks like there's Elks. They're doing boat stuff, I think, last I saw. I'm not super up to date, because sometimes, especially if they update during the week, it takes a backseat to whatever unfortunate work stuff I've got to do, but yeah, I'm kind of keeping up with it, shall we say. It always looks cool. I put the game down for a while, so before I started streaming it, I had put the game down for like a whole year or something, so I came back and it was like, wow, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Okay, ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, you can see my foot. Oh no, do not perceive. Haha. Okay, let's see. So I already built that. Oh wait, oh, there's 2 of these. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one again. So this is C1, C2, where is it? These are the same. Yeah, okay. Trying to just systematically finish building them all too. Okay, alright, let's see. But yeah, if there's anything else that's cool that's coming out in the new updates, let me know, because I try to stay fairly up to date, but again, especially when it's during the weekday, I'm not always like privy, or I don't make it a priority to read up. See, this is what I mean about the tiny little, smaller than a pea. Look at this. Look at how tiny this is, and me trying to put glue on it and trying not to get the glue stuck to me. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. It's 2. Here it is. Oh, cool! I didn't know he streamed. I should watch that from time to time too. Okay. That's 1 and 2. Where did I put my glue? Hang on. Glue. Did I leave the glue over there? I know I brought it over here. Where is it? Hello? There's no way I forgot. I knew I needed the glue. Did I leave it on the other table? Alright, I will be back real quick. I need to find the glue. What the heck? Well, it's not at the other table. I knew I brought it over here. Where is it? Where is it? That was gonna be a problem if I can't find the glue. I know I brought it over here. To be fair, my desk is a mess, so it's possible I just... Let's see. It's behind me. That'd be funny if it really was. No.
Now this seminar this weekend.
No, those are all the same.
Which
It's
is
a black primer that I'm not using right now.
anything that we understand.
No, I did not put it in my bag.
It may stretch your skulls a little. I don't know.
I know I put it.
Because, of course,
Oh my gosh,
integration means
I'm gonna... What? Okay, wait. Here's my water. Here's my phone. Did I knock it onto the ground? No, that would be a problem. Did I bring it over here? I just went to the other table to look and I didn't see it though. No, where? Oh no. Wait. Nope, it's not there. It's not there. Oh, you know, I guess that is possible. It could be on the... I looked on the table.
We variously call grace, inspiration, or tariki. And the problem everybody's always wanted to know.
Where is...
How to make that happen.
I put it on the shelf? No, all I did was I put all of the... I have a little table, like the kotatsu that we use for crafting a lot of times. And I had all these guys on here last night. I just put them onto a tray to move them over to my computer. That's all. So I thought I had moved the... Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna go look at the table, the kotatsu again to see if it's over there. What the heck? Where did I put this thing? Where is it? Hello? What? over here. What the heck? Where is it? Hello? What? No. No. I didn't know. There's no way it would be in here, right? No. No. Oh no. What am I going to do? I need the glue. I need the glue to put the ghosties together. I can't find it. I found it. I found it. It was behind my phone. So my phone is tilted up on a little stand to, you know, for my model. And the glue was perfectly like behind the phone, so like I couldn't see it. But I had looked everywhere, so I was like, okay, that's the only place I haven't looked, so I'll just reach around over there, and of course that's where it was. So see. Okay, good. Yay. Found it. Okay, anyways. Yeah, I was going a little bit insane. I was like, I know I brought the glue over here. Where is it? I'm working with a very small space. Okay, so, all right. Anyways, so here's, let me sand this piece a little bit. So after I snip it, there's always little spots that aren't like, yeah, it was behind something, it wasn't behind me. I got one of those little filers from Citadel, but I had it shipped to the store, and so it's not going to be there for like another week, I think. So for now, I just use good old sandpaper to sand off those little bits. I don't need it to look super nice because I'm going to paint over it. It's just texture-wise, I need it to be a little smoothed out. This one. His head is okay because it's going to go inside anyways. Yeah, the problem is that the nail files that I have are too big, or the, how do I say this? The grains are too large, whereas this is really smooth sandpaper. Oh, you saw my foot. Okay, do not perceive. So this sandpaper is really small, and so it works really well for sanding these little pieces. And if I need it to be even smaller, I can just fold it or cut it. So that's what I'm using for now. Okay. I need the glue. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Good. It's there and there. Okie dokie. Good. Seems to be okay. Alright, so I'll let that glue set while I cut out the next parts. Okay. Number 4. Oh no, I don't need 4 yet. I need 3 and 5. Thingy back on the... Okay, so 3 and 5. That annoys me. 3 and 5. Okay, 3 is here. Okay, so that's part 3. I need part 5. There's the arm. Okay. this piece. Which on the other one, because I have to make 2 of this guy, but on the other one that I did, I think I kind of didn't quite glue his arm in the right place, but like I think it's at a slightly wrong angle, but you know, it's a ghost. How anatomically correct does it really have to be? I think if anything, if its arm is at a weird angle, wouldn't that just make it look more creepy? That's my logic anyway. Alright. Okay. Okay, so now, so the arm has to go way right. Always dry fit first to make sure it looks okay before I glue it. Okay, yep. Okay, yeah, I think that'll do. Alrighty. A little bit too much glue. It'll be okay once I prime it and fix it up a little bit. Okay. Yes, a little bit of glue came out, but that's okay. Just a little bit. All right. So I think that's fine. No. Okay. Now. Oh, this is the part. Okay. So now I have to glue these 2 pieces together and then glue that to the base. Base is it. There's the base. Okay. I think this is it. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so now these 2 parts are going to glue together. Just a little bit. Not to put too much this time. Okay. I hold these together. Nope. Nah. Too soon, too soon. Come on, set. La la la. I think it should be good now. You think? Heresy in what way? Also, hello. Okay, I'll leave you there. Actually, I'm scared it'll come apart, so I'm gonna let that set for a little bit, and then maybe I'll work on building another one while that's gluing. Okay, that guy, now I've got this guy. There's like these, just the 4 different scythe people, scythe dudes. Okay. So I need C20 and C21. 20, 21. Here's 20. It's always something. Here's 20. Of course, even though I keep these in their boxes while they're awaiting being built, somehow they manage to get cat hair all over them. Such is life. Okay, 21, I think it's just the head. Oh, it's tiny, tiny little head. Okay, it's 20, 21. Look at the other 20, 21. 20. What? Oh, it's over here. I was looking at the wrong side. Okay, 20 and 21. Okay. And 21. How are you? My stuff aside, how are y'all doing on this fine Saturday afternoon here, but it could be whatever in your time zone. But how are y'all doing today? Oh, I fully relate to that. I'm sorry. I've been trying to take so I kept getting advertisements for this like sleepy tea. It has all these superfoods and magnesium and stuff, and it's supposed to help you sleep better without melatonin, because I've taken the melatonin gummies before, and they kind of helped, but not really. So I read up on this after I kept getting ads for it, and I decided to try it. And so I've been trying to sleep better. It's not really working yet, but they did say like it takes at least 2 weeks for it to like take effect and your body to acclimate to it and all that. Because my body does this fun thing. Yeah, I think I have the same problem for the most part, but my body does this fun thing where regardless of what time I go to sleep, I will always wake up at about 6:30 a.m. no matter what. So like last night, for example, I was up until about 1:30 or so, painting these, and then I was reading comics and stuff. I just was waiting for myself to get sleepy. And so I think I finally fell asleep around 1:45, 2 a.m. ish, and then it's a Saturday. I didn't have anything planned for today aside from, a couple of errands and streaming. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, as usual, I just turn off my alarm, but it doesn't matter if I have an alarm or not because I woke up at 6:30 and could not get back to sleep because that's my life. So, yeah, it's not fun. So I just constantly have a sleep debt that I can't seem to get rid of because I can't ever catch up. Even on the weekend when I have no obligations, my body's like, nope, it is 6:30. It is time for you to awaken. I'm like, no, why? So yeah, I understand. I am also forever tired. It really is. And especially because I would like to get better sleep. So that I can do, so recently I've been falling a lot. I hurt my tailbone. Last year when I fell, I hurt my hip, but in the last month or so, I've fallen like multiple times. And so I wonder, like, I've started to wonder if the culprit is my lack of sleep. And if like this sleep debt is starting to like really do things to me. Hello, welcome in. Yeah. I did try not falling, but so far that solution has not really worked for me, unfortunately. At one point, so when I hurt my tailbone, I literally was just standing still and I fell all of a sudden. And it was in the middle of class and the students were like, "What just happened? We were watching you, like you weren't even moving." I was like, I don't know. I wish I could tell you. And that was very painful. So yeah. Being in your 30s is hard. All of you 20-somethings or younger watching this stream, like, please take good care of your body and your mind and get lots of sleep, because when you get to my age, it's hard to do those things even when you want to. Oh yeah, you were the, wait. No, you're younger than my husband is 43? Wait. 44. Wait, that doesn't sound right. No, I was right the first time. 44. So don't worry. I hear his perspective often on how that's going. But yeah, no, I am right there with you. I was an athlete when I was in high school, and so I think that I did fencing when I was in high school, and that really did a number on my knees specifically. And so I feel like even though I'm in my 30s, sometimes I feel like my body is older than that. 6:17 a.m. Wait, it's 6:17 a.m. right now for you? Woke up at midnight at 6:17. Did you sleep during the day? Do you have like a night shift, graveyard shift type of thing? Oh! That's cool that you're... what did you fence? I fenced saber, so it was fun times. Got bruised up all the time. 6:17 a.m. and you're like, I'm gonna go watch this stream. Foil. The good stuff. That's the classic. Okay, since those guys are setting, this little dude should be done. So I'm gonna glue him to the base. Glue them. Glue it. Glue ghost. Just keep falling asleep during the day. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's tough. You know, which I used to have, well, when I was younger, there was a period of time where I had like one of those reverse sleep schedules, so I would like sleep during the day, and like I'd go to sleep at around 7 a.m. and then wake up at night. But that's when I was addicted to an MMORPG, so that was my reason. Yeah, Saber I thought was really exciting at the time because it was like, this is like a real sword because you were swishing it around. You're not like poking people like in foil and epee, you know. And so it was great and all, but it was very got bruised up a lot because you're hitting with the edge of the sword, so it's ouch. It's a lot of ouch. And also, women weren't allowed to fence saber until the 80s, and so it's mostly men. I mean, now it's probably better now, but this was back in like the early 2000s when I was doing it. And back then it was, you know, so at our fencing club, out of the, I don't know, let's say 20 people that fenced saber, only 3 of us were girls. So I'm just getting smacked around all the time. Okay. Let that guy set, and then I'll work on these guys again. 26. I wish I could fall asleep during the day, because that's another thing where I'm like, if I could just take a nap or something and catch up on my sleep debt, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But it's sometimes I can. Like, sometimes if I'm reading and it's really hot, I can sort of doze off, but usually it's really hard for me to nap. My body just doesn't want to go to sleep. I think that it is an ADHD thing, of like, because for me, so caffeine doesn't really do much for me, but I basically, if I am doing something, like my mind is actively engaged, I will not fall asleep. So I can very easily pull an all-nighter if I'm working on something that I want to work on, which is not good. Yeah. I drink coffee because I like the taste of it. The caffeine does absolutely nothing for me. But if I drink a bunch of coffee, like if I have like, 6 shots of espresso, then I'll get shaky, but that's it. Like, that's so useful. Okay, I need to sand it. I wonder if it's your sleep debt catching up with you, like, okay, this is what you get for not getting enough sleep. Now you're going to sleep all the time. I wish my body would do that. Is it like, are you not wanting to fall asleep too much? So is it like more of a depression or seasonal affect disorder kind of thing? Or like, so why are you sleeping so much? I'm not saying this in a judgmental way, but like, I'm trying to figure out the problem. I'm gonna help problem solve. Of course, if you're just venting, then that's fine too. See, I do that thing where they're like, men need to listen to women's problems. Sometimes people don't want a solution. They just want you to listen to them. But I do that. I do that. Somebody will be telling me about something and I'm like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? They're like, I don't want a solution. I want you to be quiet and listen to me. I'm like, oh, oops. I'm just very solutions focused. Oh, I see. Kind of in a phase of like, all right, we're gonna try this and see if it works, or try that and see if this causes it. That's rough. How am I supposed to... this little part that I'm trying to sand. The dude was complaining about it and apparently it'll... Aha! I got it. Just needed to use a different corner of my sheet. Okay, I think that's good. I think there was another spot I got just now that I was going to... There it is. Like... I really should get a smaller clipper. This is just like an army painter one I got on Amazon. I know Citadel has a smaller clipper, but it's $52. I'm sure it's worth it, but like, $52 for a pair of little plastic clippers, just to me, I just can't. Yet. I'm sure I will eventually cave, but like, I just can't. It just seems too much. Because these clippers cost me, what, maybe 15 bucks? But they're really big, and for some of these guys, they're really tiny, and having these big nippers don't really help. Thank you. I'm always worried about putting people to sleep. I always think that my voice sounds kind of boring. I also used to have like a real complex about my voice when I was growing up, because I used to always like... I used to think that I had a man voice, and so I would get really self-conscious about it. Like, it's so low. Well, the MMO that I got addicted to wasn't a particularly good one. It was just what came into my life at that time when I was majorly depressed. But it was called... what was it? Ether Saga, I think? I thought it was cool because it was an MMO that was, it had like a Chinese fantasy theme, which at the time, when was this? This was like in 2009? Ish. But at that time, you know, the big ones were like Guild Wars and WoW, and those were very like medieval fantasy-ish. So I thought this game was really cool because it was a more, you know, Asian aesthetic, which was fine. But then this game was like it's a full PvP type server where it's PvP everywhere, enabled everywhere, and I was in a very competitive guild and everything, and so. Oh, well, that's good to know. Like... Oh, I see. Yeah, I think screens at night probably don't help. But it's so... When I'm up and I can't fall asleep, I'm like, well, I want to just read on my phone, you know? I should probably be better about that, and if I can't fall asleep, I should try to find something that doesn't involve screens. Yeah, that was definitely the period where there were a lot more of the Asian-inspired MMOs. And now I feel like MMOs aren't as big of a thing anymore. Except for Final Fantasy. Oh, there's more. Like, I hardly ever see anyone talk about any MMO except for Final Fantasy. Which I did also briefly... Not briefly, I guess I played it for... I'm trying to think. Like the second or... Oops, wait a minute. Am I doing... Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I messed something up. Wait. Wait a minute. Hmm? 25? 26? Did I cut the wrong one? Why isn't it? No, this is the right one. What the heck is happening? Hmm? No, this is not right. What just happened? $24? Oh no. Oh, crap. Oh, I did the wrong one. Wait, oh shoot. Hang on. Oh no. Did I not cut out the right 24? Oh shoot. Oh no. I did not. But you know what? I think it's okay. Because Okay. Yeah, I accidentally clicked or clipped the wrong part. I think I clipped... What is this? 20... 22? Is this 28? What piece is this? I can't even tell what piece I accidentally... Oh, C20? Oh, wait, no, okay. I'm okay. These are 26. See, these are the wrong ones. So these two are correct. So then I was about to try to glue the wrong piece on. No wonder. Oopsies. Okay, so those are 26. I was looking at the wrong line, so I need 22. Oh man, but now I already put the glue onto it. Man, okay. Whew. Scared me. I was like, this is not working. This does not fit. What did I do wrong? I was about to freak out. Anyways. Wanting to play overseas friends playing. Oh, Lineage 2! Oh my gosh, that brings me back. I didn't play it for very long, but I because at the time my computer really couldn't run it very well, so I had to play it on like the worst graphics, and it really was kind of demoralizing, so I stopped playing it. But oh, Lineage 2 was so pretty. Such a beautiful game. Those were the days. Whew. But yeah, I played Final Fantasy 14 through, I think through the first 2 expansions. And then I kind of peeled off from there. It was fun. There's no real reason why I stopped playing it. I guess the subscription model is kind of hard because I like games where I can just sort of periodically play it when I have time, but because of the subscription model, I would feel bad when I paid $14.99, but then I barely played it, you know. That's kind of what led me to stop. Where's the cap? Where's the glue cap? There it is. Okay, well, I Okay, so I'm gonna apply glue again because I already applied it, but then I tried to glue on the wrong second piece. No, but now I have the correct piece, so it's okay. Alright. Ooh, scared me. I was like, oh no, what did I do? Nope. Oh, shoot. Ah. There we go. There we go. That makes sense. Yeah, Ragnarok Online was my big one that I played when I was in high school, and a lot of my friends at the time were all people that I had met playing that. I was on a. I think we played on the official server, and then when they had us, no, it was something like it was free because I wasn't playing on the American server. I was playing on what server was it? It was an official server, but because it was from like another country, it was free, and so was it Singapore? I can't remember, but it was some server that was free, and we all played on that one, even though none of us were from that country. Oh shoot! Oh no, it wasn't the Korean server, but I can't remember which one it was. Oh shoot! Yeah. Yep, I got glue on my fingers. I thought it had set, and I let go too soon. It had not set. Oh! Yes, oh, you're right. It was Korean. Wait, how? Yeah, yes. Wait, was it? Yes, it was. It was KRO, and we played with an English patch. So that we were on the Korean server, but it was free. And I remembered because anytime Koreans spoke, because we didn't have Korean installed, it was just like a bunch of like gibberish looking text. And it was, yeah. Oh my gosh. Just got hit by all those memories. I still follow one or two of those people I knew back then on Facebook, and it's kind of funny to be like, oh, we were just high schoolers putzing around, now you're all married with children and stuff, like, life goes on. It's a funny, I guess it's not funny, but it's just like, oh, life, you know. I messed that up a little bit. It's fine. I'm gonna paint over it. Okay. So now I need this one. I mean, not mess this up so bad. For the fact that you know that, I wonder if you played on it too. Wouldn't that be funny if we, like, knew each other? Okay, alright. Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean. That was me for a big chunk of my life. I think I finally kind of stopped. I got out of MMOs in I guess around 2012 to 2014-ish was when I finally kind of stopped playing MMOs so much. But it was like when I was in college, that was like a big part of my life, was like anytime a new MMO came out, my friends and I would play it at least for a little bit. Okay, alright, so these guys are doing okay. This guy should be stuck to the base. Oh, yup. Oh, EverQuest. Oh my gosh, that brings me back to... Yeah, I think you've played more than me. I had a really crappy computer, and so I was limited in what games my computer could actually run. That's funny. Okay, I need to remember that these are pieces 26, because I need that for the next dudes. Okay, wait. So this guy is here. Oh gosh, this is the part I hate. This is the part I told y'all I messed up on the other dude. The scythe. Oh, the C4. No, that's 23. Where is it? It must be over here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna mess this up. You're gonna watch me screw this up in real time. The scythe, and it's the wrists and such that are really hard to like glue in the exact right spot. God. You're gonna watch me screw this up on stream. Okay. These two over here, you get out of my way. Okay, let's do this, so we... Alright. So, I think... Do I have to sand anything here? I think I got it. Oh, no. That's not good. Let me fix that. There we go. Better. Yeah, I think RO was kind of like the big MMO for me that I played for many, many years. And then after that, I don't know that there was any one that I ever stuck to for as long. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna paint over it. Okay. See, so when I... Wait, oh gosh. Okay, so when I dry fit, I know what it's supposed to look like. So it's supposed to be like this. Okay, so this part of the arm is like goes into this little empty socket here, and then this wrist part just glues to the top. It makes sense. It connects. So it's like, yeah, that totally makes sense. But for some reason, once I put the glue on there, I'm like, huh, where does it go? What's happening? Why is it so difficult? Okay, so let's try it. Don't feel good about it. Here we go. Alright, now I'm just gonna hold. Just going to hold still. I'm not gonna care about the fact that the glue overflowed a little bit. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. I count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, my hands are shaking. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh my gosh. I think y'all are good luck because it turned out perfect. I got it in exactly the right spot. I didn't even have to move it afterwards. It just perfectly slotted into place. Look at this one. And there's the other one, and I messed him up a little bit. So no, look at the way the sights are at like slightly different angles because I totally messed it up on the other guy. The other ghost. Oh my gosh. Thank y'all for giving me good luck, apparently, because I struggled with that so much last night, but that was so easy. Yeah, no glued You're right, yes. Oh my gosh, no glued fingers. Yes, good job, little ghosty. Good job holding still and letting me just slot your arms into place. Look at this dude. Just, yeah. Ah. I'm just doing a whole line of these little, scythe, what are they called? Grimghast Reapers. There's several of them. Let's see, I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of these, and then I'm done with these Reapers. And then after that, the only ones I have left to build from this box are the Spirit Hosts, which I've already heard so many horrible things about, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to put this one over here because it needs to be primed. Here, you stay there. Let me move some of these other ghosties out of the way. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, now back to these ones. These should be cured now. Oh, okay, so they just need their arms. Arm glued in. Oh gosh, and then glued to the base. Oh, so I need 2 bases. One of the bases. Okay, so there. The arm, that's C23. That's 31, 28, 27. Where is it? 23. Should be an arm. There it is, 23. The other 23. Two. Okay. Off of this before I resort to sending. Okay. This other one. Hopefully these are a little easier because this has another. Ow! Oh, ah! Oh, that's sharp. Pointy. Okay. There's the thingy. There's my sandpaper. Okay. I think when I sand plastic that microplastics are getting sent up into my lungs. I worry about that sometimes. Like, clearly microplastic is already in my body, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it, but like, I do think about it at times. Like, it's safe. I'm gonna be okay. Oh well, I guess we all gotta die sometime. Alright. Time is it? Oh, okay, it's almost 4 o'clock. Okie dokie, put that away. Okay. Oh, so this is gonna go. What? Hmm? Oh, it goes this way. Of glue there. A little bit of glue on that hand. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Try not to screw this up. Don't screw this up. Ugh. Ah. Thank you. Hello. Thanks for following. It's going well. Right now I'm actually more building than painting, but I'm kind of swapping between building, painting, and priming. I'm so close to being done. So this is from the Spearhead set of the Nighthaunt faction. I believe there's 34-ish of them, and I'm on the last. Let's see. There's these 2 that I'm almost done with, and then I have 4 more of these Grimghasts, and then I've got the 3 Spirit Hosts, which everyone on the internet says are like the most annoying model ever to build. So I'm not. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think so too. Very ghosty, perfect, spooky time. But yeah, I have a lot of them to do. I don't think they're. These are not. None of these are done. That you can't even see them all. Hang on. Aha. I have another one that I accidentally left at work. But yeah, these are the. There's a lot of them. The ones that are whiter looking than the others are just they've been primed. But haven't been painted. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, I'm trying to build these guys because at first I was sort of building and painting them one at a time. Because I thought I would get less bored of the process that way. But then it occurred to me, well, also one of my students kind of also gave me the suggestion, but it occurred to me that if I build them all first, then even if they're not done, at least I can like play with them if they're built. Whereas if I just have a handful that are built and painted, that I can't really do a whole lot with that, so. Okay, here we go. Yes, well, to be fair, I do sponsor the Warhammer club at school for the kiddos, so gives me an excuse. Welcome, welcome. Yes, ghosts. Okay. Turned out pretty good. I think I put a little bit too much glue again. Cute. That's also true, and I do play D&D as well, so I told my DM like, hey, if there's any ghosts coming in our campaign, like, I got you. I have so many of them now. They're all like, ugh. But these guys look so cool that I feel like they have a lot of use even outside of Warhammer proper. I have to look up what Necropolis 28 is now, because that's. Right, hang on. While that is setting, I'm gonna Google that. What is that? A narrative diorama skirmish game. Okay, that sounds really fun. What? That sounds so fun. Oh. Ooh. PDF, entering the necropolis. Oh, that looks so fun. And I'm really interested in eventually making more like background set pieces too. Yeah, so my I have the great privilege of working with my best friend, and she and I got tapped in to sponsor the D&D club last year. And so we sponsored it this year too, but then I had students that they came to me and were like, can you sponsor a Warhammer club? Because Warhammer it's really fun too. It's like Risk, but you build your own armies, and we think you would really like it. But also, when you make a school club, the official Warhammer company will send us like a box of free stuff, and so you should sponsor the club. And of course, because I love my students, and of course, what I needed was another hobby to get into. Like, I don't have enough. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll sponsor Warhammer. And at first, I thought, like, well, I'll just watch them play it. I'm just giving them a space to play Warhammer, you know? Like, I don't think I'll get into it because I'd heard of Warhammer before and was like, oh, yeah, it's, Space Marines. I don't know if that's really my thing. And then when I sponsored the club and they sent me all this stuff, I was like, what? Warhammer has, like, a fantasy setting? And then it was all over. I took the quiz to see like what faction would be your faction, and I overwhelmingly, it was funny because me and one of my all of my students, we took it, and me and one student in particular, we both overwhelmingly got the like the Death Alliance. They're like, you should build armies to subjugate the living and reclaim their souls for Nagash, the god of death. I was like, oh, that sounds like my idea of a good time, and it was over. It was all over after that. Hang on, so I have to fix the music. Here we go. Yeah, so I've become a lot more interested in the Warhammer 40k afterwards. Now that I've learned more about it, it sounds so interesting. So I'm sure it'll. I think that for me to do both, though, that would be a little bit too much of a money time sink. So I'm kind of like interested in 40k, but more like playing AOS is kind of where I'm at. I am a little bit. But it was easy. And then it was really funny because afterwards, one of the students that had asked me to run it was like, "Sorry, I know that you didn't really need to get into another hobby." I was like, "You're not sorry." And he goes, "Well, are you having fun?" I said, "Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It is fun." He's like, "Then I'm not sorry." I go, "Okay, well, that's fair. It's fair enough." So yeah, so here I am. And then one of the local game stores does like weekly AOS meetups, and then I think they do like a Spearhead-ish tournament once a month. I don't know if it's only Spearhead or if it's just AOS in general. But now I've made it one of my mini goals to try to have this army done by then so I can actually do it, and that'd be fun. But yeah, I've got the Warhammer club, D&D club. Yeah, my school is very, there's so many clubs. The kids get really into all this stuff. We do this fun thing where on Fridays for their advisory class, we have club time instead. And so there's like advisory clubs, and so of course I run the TTRPG board game advisory club. So yes, just lots of clubs. And I had another teacher that was like, you're so nice. You're such a saint for spending all your time and stuff with the students doing these clubs. I was like, no, I have ulterior motives. It's because I'm just a huge nerd. And so it's my excuse to do the hobby too. So don't, I guess it is nice of me to spend my time, but it's not that nice. I do have a paint scheme. So this one is not done, but it gives you an idea of what I'm going for. And so their cloaks are going to be this red color. And then the wispy, ghosty part is like going from this like tealish, greenish, bluish to white. So it's like red and teal. It seems to be my theme. So it's kind of similar to the the original colors, I guess, the box colors, I should say. But the box colors are a little bit too muted for me. They here, let me find it. Their cloaks in the official art is like this, hard to see, but it's like this dark brownish maroonish kind of color, and I just don't like the way that looks. So I'm making that part red, but then the other parts I think are pretty accurate to what they look like in the box or on the box. I just like the way that the red, the white, and the teal look really nice together, and that's why so I have the Lady Ollander figure. I'm going to paint her at the very end. I'm gonna wait until I've finished this army and all the other little ones that I got, because I want to make sure that when I get to her, my skill has improved to where she's not gonna look like crap. Whereas these little peons, I'm like, okay, I'm okay if they don't look super great, because it's just whatever, they're just little peons. But Lady Ollander, I want to make sure looks really cool. Yeah, I have multiple. So I've got so these guys have a primer coat on them. So that's what this white is primer. And then I have base coat. And then some of them I have contrast, but I have contrast and shade colors too, just depending on what I'm going for. But yeah, so that's why this guy looks, out of the ones that I have on the table right now, this one is the closest to being done, but by far not done, because I haven't done any of the highlights or shading or anything. Yeah. But that just gives you an idea of kind of what it's going to end up looking like. I should. Like, I am a saint. You're right. I should just own up to that. Yeah, I'm amazing. What the heck? Okay. We picked a Warhammer store that's like our main store, and so I take the kids, I meet them there, and we're gonna go once a month to the actual store so that they have these little books that as they complete tasks, they get stamps, and so we're going into the store so they can get their stamps and, buy stuff, and it's fun. It's great. Okay. Oh, wait, I think... Okay, these are done, actually. Because that was it. So I was just gluing them to the base. So these dudes are done. Now... Okay, these... Okay, 4 more. So here I need 24, 25. And this is the part that I'd already cut their cloaks out because I cut the wrong ones for the other one and almost glued down the wrong thing. So glad I realized it at the last second. Ooh, yeah, so Citadel introduced this new contrast paint, and so I think it's kind of like that because it's sort of like a highlight shade kind of all in one, so... But yeah, I have to remember to do that too. Okay, what did I just already forgot. C24 and C25, okay. C24, C25. Okay, here's 24. Plastic just went flying. There's the other half. 24, 24, 25, I think is the head. There it is. Make sure this does not go flying, because it is so tiny. If this goes flying and drops on the floor, I will never find it again. Okay, there it goes. Oh my god. Okay, there. Once again, I just need you all to understand how tiny their heads are. I already have very small hands, okay? Look at this thing. This is so tiny. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Right after I said that. Oh no, where is it? At least I dropped it on the table. Where did it roll off to? Shoot. Aw, crap. Right after I said that. Oh no, where is it? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Yes, I have the plastic clippers. That's what I'm using. Shoot. Where did it go? Did it roll under my phone stand? No, it didn't. Uh-oh. I know it didn't hit the ground because I didn't hear it hit the ground, so it should be in this little area. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Oh, where is it? Did it roll? Oh my god. This happened to me. No. Wait. No? Well, did it hit the ground? I would have heard it. Oh, crap. Where is the head? Where did it roll to? Man. Uh-oh. Well, that's a... Okay, where? I just dropped it. It's not like it should be here somewhere. Oh. This stream is really just me looking for things. Like, where's the glue? Where is this dude's head? Okay, I'm moving. Oh, I see it. It was behind my phone. Okay. Got to see my arm tattoos for a moment. Nope. It just rolled underneath my phone stand. Hang on. Trying to think of something for scale. Okay, here is a D6. Here is a D6. Here's the head. It is quite small. Like, anyways. Alrighty. So I got that. Yeah, well, it's because my phone is on a stand to prop it up so it can capture my face, and it just rolled underneath. And I thought I moved the stand, but it was at an angle where even when I moved the stand, I still couldn't see it. So yeah, that phone, you're right, that my phone just... When in doubt, whatever I have lost, I'm just gonna always check underneath my phone now on. Okay, so that was 20, I say 24, 25, so now I need the other... So I need the 24, 25 from the other side. What the heck? Oh yeah, okay. It's 25. These are 26. 20, 24. Yeah, I want to get the smaller plastic clippers because I have these like... No, the army painter clippers, but they're kind of big for what I'm using them for. But the Citadel clippers, which look really nice to be fair, they're smaller and more detail oriented, but they're $52. $52. I can't... On a teacher salary? I don't think so. Okay, let's not... Okay, I have to secure the little skull and cut there. Alright, there's the other one. Alright. Let me make sure these look okay, and then I can glue them together. Okay. Yeah. It's alright. I wonder if I can... There. Yeah, my class sizes, honestly, compared to other teachers in America, I have it pretty good on the class sizes, but... Yeah... The salary definitely leaves something to be desired, especially considering how much time I spend. On a typical school day, most school days, I get to work at about 7:15 a.m., and then I typically do not leave until 6 p.m. Sometimes later. So, yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Not that. This one... Yeah, I'll sand this one a little bit. Should be fine. I don't even see where the other spot... Ah, there's... Okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I do what I think is best for the kids, and I am a bit of a sucker, but only for their own good, or ways that I know will make their lives better. Or more enjoyable, I guess. But I love my job, and so I think even if there was another job that came along that paid a little bit more, I would probably still want to keep my job. And I have no intention of ever being like a principal. Like, I am happy to be a classroom teacher until I retire. Yeah, most of America is like that too, but I teach at a school that is, my school is pretty small, and so my largest class has 25 students in it. I've taught at public schools that were worse. I used to have like 33 kids in a class, and it was terrible. But yeah, so now my largest class has 25, and I have a class that only has 8 students in it. So, not too bad. Okay, here's this. I need to glue the head on. Here we go. Let's do this without gluing my fingers. Oh, oops, no, there's glue stuck to the top. Fix it. Wait. Wait. Huh? No, this is not right. I messed something up. Wait a minute. Is this not C24? Did I cut the wrong part off? Huh? What is this? This is C28. No? Oh my god, hello? Am I okay? Okay, wait, I said 24 and 25. I cut off 25. Ah, I did 28 instead of, oh my gosh, I can't even, I'm a math teacher. I'm not even like looking at these numbers correctly. Am I okay? 28, 26, this is 24. How did I, oh my gosh. You would think I would be better with numbers. It is my job. Oh well, no harm done. Just a little loss of dignity, that's all. Okay. 24. 24. 24, here it is. Alright. There's a little bit of sanding there. Okay. That part is... I don't care about the base, because... Oh, yeah, I do, because that part is going to show. Okay. I thought this music would be a little bit spookier, because this is like lo-fi for ghosts, but it's like very mellow. It just feels like a generally autumn sort of playlist, which I guess is fine. Just... I guess I wouldn't want it to be too spooky sounding. Okay, alright, now we're good. Now I'm gonna glue them properly. Goodness gracious. Here we go. Once more with gusto. Oh, yep, I'm just gonna hold this. I'm jabbing this little spike that's on his head into my finger. Such is the life. That's what I chose when I chose this army. Okay. Ow. Worth it. Okay, so you're good. Get this other one. Ugh. Yep. Okay. So then I need 26, which I already cut out because I messed up earlier. This one. 26. The other one is 28. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now Yowie. The spikes. Okay. And so here, 26. I need to put some glue along this edge. And go here. Oh yeah, I had already put some glue there. That's funny. Okay. Let's do this without. Okay. Yep, I got some on my finger, but that's okay. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Stay. Stay. Bad ghost. Bad ghost. There. Now I'm just going to hold it. I'm going to count to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is very arbitrary. I don't know if it takes this long to set. But anyways, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's probably fine. Good enough. Alright, you're good. Now the other. Alright. Yes. Alrighty. And I immediately got glue on my finger because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, it's fine. It's plastic. It's plastic glue. I think it's okay, honestly. It hasn't been the same as like when you get super glue stuck to your hand. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. All right. Now. Oh, there's scythes. Okay. Scythes. Scythe 27. 27. Here it is. Now I have to worry about wrists again. Okay. It's 1. 2. It's 27. But again, I think it's okay even if the angle isn't perfect because, you know, they're dead. They're ghosts. It's okay if their wrists are a little bit out of alignment because, you know, they're not who's gonna care if you're anatomically correct or your wrist is dislocated when you're a ghost? Alright. That's my story anyways. Okay. Okay. All right. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Oh yeah, I do like vampires, so maybe. I remember seeing those two and wondering why they aren't like... Oh, I see. So kind of like in the original Warhammer. I might be into that. I do like vampires and the vampire aesthetic in general. Okay. I know there's like a vampiric faction in AOS. I haven't looked super into it. I remember looking at all the factions briefly and just being like, well, Nighthaunt by far looks the coolest, and that's pretty much how I made my choice, you know? Because if I'm going to spend all this effort and all these hundreds or dozens or whatever of hours doing all this, it has to look cool for me. Actually, I feel like the Stormcast Eternals look kind of cool too. I wouldn't mind eventually getting like the Stormcast Eternals Spearhead. Then I'd have two armies, but almost done. This part just stuck out a little bit too much. Okay. Not quite. Almost. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Oh, drowned. That's cool. Yeah, I looked into there's this like faction in AOS that's like mermaid ocean people, and I usually love ocean themed things, but I looked at them and they weren't very pretty looking. So they could have just been like I didn't like the default paint job on them, but yeah. Okay, so now this. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this goes. Where's this? Oh. Oh, my eternal struggle with wrist placement. I think if I place this one, then the other one will kind of naturally go to the right spot. Right? Oh, wrists. Bane of existence. How? Okay, I think that's the way. Okay. Well. Wish me luck. It's typically wrist placement. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, shoot. See? Oh my god, and then I dropped it on the ground. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Do I need to reapply the glue? Probably. Wrists, man. I'm telling you. You have to. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know if this is going in the right spot because I can't see the other side. Okay, yeah, it is. That's actually fine. Ugh. Okay. Need to peel off some of the glue because it had a little too much on the wrist area. I had to glue it twice. Okay, I think that's okay. Ugh. Okay, so I'll leave them there to set, and then time to do the other one. Okay, wrists. No, the last two have the same. Actually, the last two are gonna be worse because it's not even the wrist; it's like a full arm that I have to hold in place. This is so hard. Okay, here we go. Wrists. Wrists. Why is this so... Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No. Okay, I'm holding it in both places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. It's okay. Wrists. Okay. Alright. We're gonna let those set. The glue set there. And then these guys just need to be glued to the base. And now I just have one more, and then I'll be done with the Grim Guests. And I might prime them before I start on the the Night Hosts. Maybe the Night Hosts won't be as bad as I think. You know? Because I've had this much practice. I put together 30 other figures before I got to them. Maybe it won't be so bad. So I'll let those set and then I'll glue them to the base. Alright, so last dudes. Here's the C28 that I mistakenly cut out earlier. And I have C29 for their heads. Ah, then we'll be done with these little scythe dudes. Okay, 29. Okay. 9. Oops. Oh. Oh no. Ugh. No friendly fire, please. Okay. There's one. Okay. There's the other head. Might as well just cut out the rest of it since I will have to anyways. Okay, how do I cut this part flat? Okay. Alright, so this is an empty frame. Goes away later. And then cut these two off. Let's see. Okay, so there's the other scythe. And then... Yeah, okay. Okay, nope, am I missing a spot? No, there it goes. All right, now this frame is empty. That's exciting. It's always exciting when the frame is empty and you've cut everything out. Like, yes. Okay. Feels like an accomplishment. It's like a mini milestone, you know? Okay, I think those are fine. The heads are gonna go inside of this cloak anyway, so I don't really care if they're sanded. This part, I should try to make sure it looks okay. Just cutting the ghost people, plastic pieces flying everywhere. Okay. That's pretty good. All right. Sam. Oh, that part is really sharp. Ah. Okay, careful. Okay. I got that. Okay. That's pretty good. One. Ah. Oh, so next week, I am not going to. Well, I'll probably stream Tuesday, but I'm not going to be able to stream on Thursday or Saturday because I am going out of town. I'm going to go see my friend in Boston. And you better believe that I'm going to stop by the Warhammer store in Boston too, because I bet you it's going to be really cool. But yeah, so I will not be home at my computer, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Fortunately for me, I guess. Unfortunately for people that want to watch. Do 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 do. But yeah, I will. Unless something really crazy happens, I'm gonna do my best to stream Tuesday, since that'll be my only stream of the week. But yeah, Thursday and Saturday is a no-go. Might update my stories though on Twitch, so you can see, because I want to take pictures when I go to the Boston Warhammer store. Okay. Pretty good on that, I think. Good morning! Good to see you. How are you? Nope, I think that's the end of that playlist. I wonder if I can find one that's a little bit spookier. Haunted library for ghosts. But see, I need to make sure that this is like, they're not gonna ping me for like copyright. Oh, thank you for following. Hello. Let's see, haunted. My channel, Dream Hop Music. Is it okay to use? Please don't use without permission. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, that's not super useful for me, is it? Okay, let me look up something else music-wise. I'm gonna look up a ghost playlist. Oh, there's a Halloween Town playlist. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. All right. Oh, I like this. Okay, okay. Yeah. This is the way to go, I think. All right. Okay, back to the... What was I doing? Was I sanding? Yes, okay. Sand away. Try to sand without shaking the entire table, shall we? Okay. Alright, no, that's not good. Okay, where's that? Probably the best I can do, sanding this little nublet. Be painting over it anyways. I'm sure it's fine. I did the best I could. No, I couldn't. Who is even gonna notice this tiny little bump on the scythe? Me, that's who. Okay, this is a hard hobby to have when you're a perfectionist. Okay, now, but these scythes over there, I think these are the last bit. Okay, this to the head. This is going to go here. Alright, I got this. And I'm going to stop to prime before we work on the little spirit hosts. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Forgot it's just a head. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this part together. Okay. Oh yes, I really like this music. Okay, I'm glad. I should have just... I thought I searched this on Epidemic Sound already, and I don't know why this one didn't come up the first time. Oh well. Look at him. Look at them. Ah. My nails are so beat up. This is embarrassing. Normally my nails look much nicer than this. Squeeze. Alright, I think this one's alright. Shoot down to set, and then I'll glue the other one. Here we go. Alright. So holding this head in place. Oh, this one is nice because it doesn't have a big old spike jamming into my finger while I'm holding it to set. So considerate. So demure. Whatever that meme is. Okay. Very mindful, very demure. Very something something. Okay. That. Okay. Alrighty. Hold this for a little bit and then I'll let it set. And I gotta glue these down to their bases. And then it'll be priming time. Okay. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Sides. Not quite done yet. I'll glue these two to their base while I wait for those to set, and then I'll do the sides. Okay. This is relatively hard to tell. Oh, that's not centered at all. Shoot. Fix it. Maybe fix it. Is that better? Okay, I think that's the right spot. Alright, hold it. Well, they're not upside down. I tried to make it so it's from my view, because like my hands are here, so my body is like, you know, I guess they do look upside down from that perspective. Okay. So this one is okay. Put you off to the side. I was trying to. I don't know, who knows if that's actually what... Alright. Then... this one. It's so hard to get it perfectly centered. But yeah, how are you doing? What are your plans for today? Oh, you just woke up at 6:30 for... There's like 2 people who 6 a.m. for. Oh, I guess all in the same time zone. Okay, you know what would make more sense, probably, is if I put the glue on the base instead of the figure, because I can see on the base if it's centered. Oh, it's too late now. Okay, that's this one. No. No. Ah! Hold still, ghost. Oh, that sounds nice. Best kind of day. Nice and chill. Okay. It's relatively centered. Alright. That's close enough. Alright, so you're gonna go over there to set. Okay. Now these, it's back to the wrists. Okay, so this one. Okay, so the picture has it like this. And then the scythe is supposed to go like this. It's upside down. Oh my god, oh, this is gonna be terrible. So this goes here. Ah. This arm goes here, this arm goes here. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. Actually, that's not so bad. Okay, I think I got this. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, so this isn't so bad. It slots nicely into those 2 spots. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I like the curvature of this one. It's very, very pretty. In its spooky ghost kind of way, but I like the curvature of it. Alright, now let's do the other. Last one. The last Grimgeist? Is it Grimgeist? The last Grimghast. Grimghast. The final Grimghast. At last. So this right there. 9, 10. Alright. So I'll leave y'all alone to set. And then I need to glue them to their bases, and then they're done. What bases? The last two bases. And this size, 32. So I'll do that. I'll be smart. Oh my gosh, okay, come on. Alright. That hurts. There's two spiky bits right there that I'm putting my finger on. Owie. Okay, alright. Okay, I'll leave you over there to set. This one. Oh. You're fine. Shake it off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah, that is much easier. Oh, it still doesn't quite look centered. First one was good. The second one I think is off center a little bit. Here, I'll move it slightly. There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let them set. It's time. Ooh, it's good. Okay, so I cap the glue. Not gonna need the glue for a little while, so I'll put this over here somewhere. Let's have a little sip of my, all the ice melted, but all of my little energy water. Oh. Ooh, my watch is dead. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go put my watch on its charger so I can have it for later, so... where's my be right back thing? Yeah, I basically got like an energy drink from the coffee shop. It's like sugar water that has caffeine in it. I don't know if it really helps, but it tastes nice and it's sugar-free. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go put my watch on its charger really fast. And also stretch a little bit because I've been sitting in this position for 2.5 hours, so I will be right back. Oh no, you staged a coup while I was gone. How was your dictatorship? All right. Okay, here we go. Didn't last long. Sorry about that. Okay, let's prime these dudes. Okay. Two that I just finished, so I think these were the ones I did first. Yeah, this was the one I did first because he's reaching up. So let's prime this one. Ooh. Okay. Now. Okay. Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Let's just soften up a little bit. Okay. Ooh, this song is cool. Okay. Primer time. All right. These ghosts is even when I use the grip, it's kind of tricky because they're so thin that they always wobble a little bit when I paint them. Oh well. Ooh, this song is very moody sounding. It's fun. Brushy brush sounds. I wish you could hear them, the little brushing sounds, and maybe that could be some artwork ASMR, but I don't think my mic can quite pick it up. And I have music anyway, so I suppose you wouldn't be able to hear it. I'm trying to be mindful of what the camera can see. And I said this earlier while you weren't here, but I think that I'm keeping it further away from my face. So normally when I'm painting, they're like right next to my face so I can see what I'm doing. But like I have such bad vision, and I think part of it is because I do stuff like that. And so I think by keeping these, so currently as I'm painting it, it's like a whole 1.5-ish away from my face. And I think that this is my way of, I can exercise my eyes a little bit. Improve my vision, because my vision is not so good. A 1.5. Yeah. Please don't tell me to convert that to meters. Actually, I probably could. It's like 1/3 of a meter, maybe. I know what a meter stick, how long a meter stick is. It's like 1/3 of a meter, I think. It's, half of a meter seems too far away. It's not quite that far. I wish I could do that. I would not be able to see it if... That's funny. Yeah. Metric units make a lot more sense. I just am not... that my brain just doesn't default to it. That's all. Oh, spooky. You're in the way. Oh, of course there's a cat hair stuck to you. Let me get that out before it gets permanently stuck. Alright. Get this part underneath. Okay. I'm almost done priming this one. As good as it's going. Hard to get those parts that are inside the core. Every time I say, oh yeah, I'm almost done, and then I notice more little gray parts that I didn't quite cover. Okay. Okay. Got it. Oh my gosh, the whole top part of his head is still gray. I was paying too much attention to the sides. I didn't notice. I got mostly everything. Okay. I keep saying okay and then noticing like one more thing, but I think alright. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Put you over here to dry. Okay. And then which ones did I do next? No, I think these were the last. No. Yeah, okay. These were the last ones I did. I remember because their sights were upside down. These. I don't remember. They all look the same. Between these four, I can't remember which ones I did first. But it was pretty comparable. I'm sure they're all good to go. What is even the difference? It's just like the base looks slightly different. They're all... These four all look the same. Okay, whatever, I'll just go left to right. Rawr. Okay. Next. In the way now. Put you in the order that I'm going to prime you in. How's that? Wait your turn on the... Ah! Okay. Here we go. So the Spearhead set, I believe, has 34? Hang on. I have the thing. This set has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. Yeah, so the Spearhead set has 34, and then I have 2 more that I got that are the ones that are on horses, so that's 36 that I have, and then I have Lady Ollander for 37. So I have 37 that need to be worked on. I'm probably not gonna do Lady Ollander today, but yeah, so this is here. This is the Spearhead. Warhammer Age of Sigmar Spearhead. It's like a specific set. So I think Spearhead is like a different type of rules for a smaller army or something that they did for quick battling. And so the Warhammer store person said that this was a good box to get as like a starter set, because these are still individual units that I could use in a larger army if I wanted to, if I didn't want to do Spearhead, but it's like a good place to start because it's like a good mix of troops and things, and so that's what most of these figures are from the Spearhead. Like I said, there's 2 that aren't. They're on the horseback. These I only put one of them together. The other one I haven't done yet, but this is the one. So there's going to be another one of these. I have Lady Ollander, which I didn't even bring her box over here. She's downstairs somewhere. Wait, I need to show you Lady Ollander because she looks so cool. And it was the sight of her figure that made me, like, was finally the thing that was like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna get into Warhammer because, oh my gosh, she is so pretty. And this is the paint job that I saw that someone did of her that's like red, and I'm gonna do something similar because as you can see, all of my people are like red. That's not it. Where is it? Okay, open this image. Okay. Can I just briefly... Okay. That's huge. I just want you to see it. But this is the, she's one of like the, I guess kind of like a general, like a more important character than all these little peons that I'm making. But this is the figure when I saw it, I was like, okay, I want to play it because I want to make that. Because I want to make that. Oh, now chat is on the screen twice. That one. Yeah, so this isn't exactly what mine is gonna look like. Actually, this is not the best picture. Hang on, let me... There's but it is red, and that's part of why I'm painting all of my little minifigs red, but it's oh, that's too high of a... Hang on. This is not what I meant. But it's... I really like the red look. Oh, maybe this is... Okay, I think this is a better... There. This is kind of what I'm... Thank you, yes, Force Leader. But this is kind of what I'm going for with her. You know, like red, but her veil is still white. But yeah, absolutely stunning, but she requires a skill level that I'm not quite at yet, and so I decided to get her as motivation because she's the reason I got into this hobby. Aside, well, my students, but like, this was what won me over. But I wanted to paint all of these other little guys first so that I could build up the skill level required to do it. Yeah. She's just absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. And another thing that I really love about Nighthaunt, which is the name of this faction that I'm into, is their lore, because their whole thing is that they're controlled by the god of the dead, obviously, but like so the whole reason why this was all happening is that the Sigmar is like, I think he's like the god of thunder or something, but he was like the main god. So I think of him, he's kind of like Zeus, right? And so he rallied all the gods and all these people against like the forces of evil and chaos and all that stuff. And Sigmar's thing is that he takes the souls of warriors that have already passed on, and he uses their souls to create new warriors, and those are the Stormcast Eternals. That are like the face of Age of Sigmar. So when you Google, you know, Warhammer Age of Sigmar and you see these dudes in the gold masks, that's them. And so they can never die because every time they fall in battle, their soul just gets reforged again. And so it's these great warriors and stuff, right? Well, Nagash, who is the god of the dead, he felt like he was getting a raw deal out of all this, because every time he's like, oh cool, another soul for me, but then Sigmar would take them and turn them into Stormcast Eternals. And so Nagash, like, so this very much reminds me of the Zeus and Hades kind of rivalry, right, from Greek mythology. But anyway, so of course Nagash was like not happy about this, and so all of these ghosts that make up the Nighthaunt, they're not good people, right? Because all of the great warriors and stuff... Yeah, no, exactly. Like, those are mine. Like, what are you doing? But so all of the cool warriors and people were already taken by Sigmar. And so Nagash kind of got who was left over, which are, like, criminals and terrible people. But like Hades, Nagash, aside from being the god of the dead, he's sort of the god of judgment, right? Like, he gets to judge the souls of the dead in a way. And so all of these souls that he controls to become part of like his army, there's like a poetic justice to it, right? And so he'll punish that, even though he's using them for his army, their being there is also kind of a punishment in a way. So like, for example, there's like this dude is in like one of... Oops, it would help if I didn't just drop him all over the place. This one is in I don't know if you can tell, but he's in one of those wooden things that they put criminals in, and he's covered in chains, or she or they or whatever, the ghost is covered in chains, right? And so these are criminals who they thought like, okay, well, at least once I die, I'll be living it up in the afterlife or whatever. But he made it so now that even though that they're ghosts working for him, they're still in chains. They can never... Oh, that's the word. A pillory. Thank you. Vocabulary. Oh, yeah. A pillory. That's a cool word. Thank you. But yeah, so even though they are ghosts in his army, they're still in chains. They can never escape. Right? And so, like, there's things like that. There's ghosts that were people who didn't like him when they were alive, and they would, you know, say bad things about him, and now he brought them back as ghosts, and all they do is like they have to sing his praises all the time. So it's like a lot of funny poetic justice of like, yeah, you're gonna work for me, but also I'm gonna be a butthead about it and torture you while you're working for me. That is so funny and petty, and I love it. But so Lady Ollander, her thing is that when she was alive, she was one of those like femme fatale types, you know. So she like took over this kingdom by I think she basically poisoned the king and his heir, and then she was so sad and took over the kingdom. Like, oh, I will oh no, I'm sorry, hope I didn't cut off too much of what I was saying. But anyways, so she so sorrowfully took over the kingdom after their tragic passing, but she couldn't actually feel any emotions like love because she didn't really care about them. All she cared about was power. So then Nagash revived her to use her for his army, but he made it so she now only feels all of the negative emotions. All of the negative emotions, specifically grief is the big one, that she just feels all the time, and she can only turn it off by killing everyone. And so she went from being this like queen with all this power and manipulative ability, who was kind of emotionless and was a sociopath, to now she feels all of the things, right? And so it's that kind of fun poetic justice of like, yeah, I'm gonna make you fight for me, but also you're gonna be tortured for what you did, because yeah, you're in my army, but that doesn't mean that I like you. Like, I don't know, it's fun, it's petty, I live for it. So I really enjoy Nagash as like a character, but then this whole existence of the Nighthaunt is just like him having an army that he also tortures, and it's so funny. There's other ones too, like there's ones that, they were calculative serial killers back when they were alive, but now they're just like, they kill indiscriminately, and like barbarians, I guess, like they're just berserkers, and but they're, and it's like, well, you really liked being calculative and intelligent in life, but now in death you can't. You're just gonna randomly hack at everything that you see. I think he made doctors turn into killers too. He doesn't like doctors because doctors kept people from dying, so it's another, like, those are my souls and you're healing them, so I can't have them, so I hate you. And so he turned all the doctors into butchers too. I guess that one's not so nice, but it's just a funny thought. That's true. But that's just how he chose to punish her, I guess, and so she just feels all of the negative emotions now and is overwhelmed by them. There was another, well, the guy that she's, I guess, married to now, because he's the king, similarly, like, he was very power hungry, but now he can't actually make any decisions, and he has these two ghosts attached to him that actually tell him what to do, and he has to just, like, live with that, or, well, he's undead, I suppose, but, like, it's just funny. He's a huge dick. Yeah, I didn't say he was a nice guy, it's just I think the lore is really interesting. He was like, oh, this woman is so smart and wonderful, but also, I'm gonna do this. Like, I think he has a right to be annoyed at Sigmar for all of this, but some of his punishments I think are a little, like, really... That's what makes it fun. It's to be the destined place, the world that exploded. Oh, yeah. Right. Well, I don't know about that, because Sigmar is kind of a dick too, because his whole thing, well, he didn't tell the Stormcast Eternals this, because he's like, oh, you know, it's wonderful, you're warriors and you get to live forever, because you can't die, because if you die, you'll just be brought back to life and reforged. But what he didn't tell them is every time they die again and get reforged, they lose a little bit of their soul and their memories, and so each time they come back as less than what they were. Plus, they also never signed up for this, you know, he's just like, cool, you're gonna be in my army now. So he's, honestly, I think he's just as much of a dick as Nagash. just in a different way. I think that at least Nagash kind of owns up to it and is like, yeah, well, I'm not a good dude, but Sigmar kind of like pretends to be a super nice guy, and that's the part that is kind of eh. At least own up to the fact that you're morally gray, you know? But if you're gonna pretend to be like, oh yeah, I'm the hero, I'm the good guy, and I'm the good god, but then you do stuff like that, manipulate people, that's what makes it fun. So like one of my students was saying that the reason why he likes Warhammer compared to like, you know, other similar things is that in Warhammer it's not so clear like good guys versus bad guys. Everyone is kind of morally gray, you know, everyone is the hero of their own story. They all think that their cause is good, you know. Well, mostly. I don't know if the flesh eaters really think that they're good guys. But that's what makes it more interesting, and that's what makes when you battle and play the game more compelling, because it's like, well, it's, you know, this versus this. Yeah, moral bad. That's what's cool about it, I think. I am having a good time. Alright, I think this one is as primed up as it's gonna get. Yeah, alright. Good. Nurgle is such a cool name, though. I love that. And what's it? There's the god of one of the gods that's named like Horka Morka or something. It has such a funny name. What is it called? It's something like that. And I remember seeing that and being like, that's such a cute name for a god. Like Horka, what is it? Horka Morka? Gorka Morka, thank you. That's so cute. Okay, to be fair, I have not looked up to see what Gorka Morka looks like, and it probably does not look as cute as it sounds, but like, just the name, Gorka Morka sounds so cute. Live for it. Alright, next. Actually, I'm gonna Google it, because now I feel like, what does Gorka Morka look like? It can't actually be cute, right? It is definitely not gonna be cute. Oh, you know what? I'm not too bad. I can't seem to get a good picture of like, this is what Gorka Morka looks like. It's just all the people that fight for Gorka Morka. Can't find it. Gorka Morka. I'm getting all these other things instead. Oh, here. The twin-headed god of destruction and savagery. There's no picture. There's no picture of Gorka Morka. That's lame. Anyway, they're green. They're kind of cute. Oh. I see. That's fun. Yeah, I can't seem to find a picture of Gorka Morka himself. But the little oryx are actually kind of cute. Ugh. Yeah, that's the sense that I'm getting too. I just couldn't find an actual picture. Okay, back to this. La 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 la, priming my ghosty. I think the other faction that I'm kind of interested in is the Sylvanian? The big tree people. Kind of fun. Oh. That's true. That's kind of fun when they're two separate. Well, but you know, did you ever watch that old movie Quest for Camelot back in the 90s and with the two-headed dragon, because they could still fight themselves. They argued all the time. That's so funny. I love that. Fair enough. Like, for our convenience, you are now going to be one god instead of two. That seems like something that orcs would do. I also actually think the Skaven or Skaven? 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 I'm gonna say the Skavens. Skavens are kind of cool looking too. But I need to look more into 40k because the little bit I know about the lore is really interesting. I just don't know that much about it. Normally when I'm painting, I like to either listen to like a Warhammer audiobook or watch lore videos on YouTube, but obviously I can't do that right now. Aww, that's fun. Are they in both settings? So there's orcs in 40k and in AOS, right? It seems like. Space rats would be so fun. I feel like they should be too. Maybe they will, who knows? I do like them. They're fun. Like little mice people. I know they're quite terrible in their own way, but still, they're so cute and they're like ugly cute. It's like that Japanese word. It's like kimo kawaii. Kimo kawaii. It's like gross but cute. That's how I feel. Oh, I see. Yeah, like I said, I've only been into this hobby for like the last 2-3 weeks, so I looked up a lot of things, but there's too much for me to. Hey, I am interested in learning, so if you want to tell me more about it and lore dump at me, this is your chance, because I do want to know more. Tell me about what's interesting to you and what's, you know, what factions I should keep an eye on and stuff. More primer thing. Okay. Chaos gods. I think the Chaos Gods are in both, because I've seen them in AOS, because there's a Chaos faction. Destined place in the world was the Milky Way galaxy. Actually, the destined place was where the eternal conflict was. The place where chaos gods would fight over to see who had more power than the other. I mean, I guess at that point when you're immortal and you're a god and you've got nothing else to do, like, what else is there? Oh no. That sucks. Why did they need to sell to a new CEO? That's sad. Although I think Warhammer has been getting big again recently. So, I don't know, maybe it worked. Whatever they needed. So I feel like there was a time where I barely heard anything about it, and then in the last year or two, it's gotten, like, everyone's talking about it. I'm playing the Space Marines game and all that stuff. Oh, well, okay. That's fair enough. I guess they've been doing this for, what, over 40 years at this point, right? So. You're fine. Find as much as I can on this one. Yeah, it's been a minute. 1975. I just know all of their advertising is always like, for over 40 years, blah 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 blah. Next. Another Grimcast. Number. Too many. Oh, I'll pick up this guy that I dropped earlier. You're fine. Just an ectoplasm wound. Oh, okay, I see. So they had the company before they did like Warhammer, I guess. was a little piece, plastic piece I forgot to cut off, but it was just part of the cloak. Alright. Artistic gaze. I don't know about that. Okay. Definitely say I enjoy that this hobby makes me feel much more artistic than I am. I too can paint these great masterpieces. Ghosty feelings. All the exterior for this one. Inside. As much as I can, anyways. Oh, thank you for following. Hello. Welcome in. I'm just working on these little spooky dudes. How are you on this fine Saturday? What? A ghost? Is it a ghost dwarf? That's neat. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I think everyone should have the right to enjoy the weekend. I remember working retail and having to work weekends, and I'm like, what else do I have to live for at this point? Like, weekends are gone. Yeah, it is Saturday. Which means tomorrow is Sunday, and then the day after that is Monday, and then I have to go back to work. However, good news is I have a short week this week. Bad news for y'all is I will not be around to stream on Thursday or Saturday as usual because I will be in Boston, out of town. I'm gonna go to the Warhammer store in Boston. Not like they're gonna have drastically different things. I just want to see the atmosphere. I just want to see what it's like up there. Okay. That's as much as I'm gonna get on this one. Oh wait, oh, I missed that spot. Okay. Nope. Nope. One more spot. I always say that. I'm always like, yeah, I'm done, and then I notice something else. Okay, but this time I think I am actually... Yeah, looks appropriately primed, right? It's pretty good. Alright. Orcs used to be a workforce for the dwarves, and the biggest and strongest orcs were the black orcs. They were black because they worked so long underground their skin was... from like the coal and stuff. I see. That was a cool story. Okay. running out of space over here for these dudes to dry. English football hooligans. That's so funny. Okay. Next. I have 3 more to prime, and then I will stop stalling. And I will try putting together the night hosts. Well, okay, you need to understand why I'm hesitating. Because the night hosts look like this. Night hosts, Spirit hosts, not the night hosts. What the heck is this? Night Spirit hosts. They look like this. And I have heard that they are very annoying to put together and to paint. Well, maybe not paint, but I think the building part isn't. Nope, where'd it go? Here, this is them. Yeah, so there's like a lot of little pieces. There's a lot of pokey pieces. So these are the last 3 from the Spearhead box that I have to make. And then I will be done building the Spearhead. But, yeah, I don't know. I've read and watched so many videos where people complain so much about how annoying these are to build specifically. So we'll see. I'm a little worried about it. I think once they're done, they're gonna look fantastic, but I have a feeling I'm gonna hate myself a little while I'm building them. But yeah, so that's after I finish priming these guys, we're gonna build those. And once I build those, we will be done with the building part of the Nighthaunt Spearhead. And then of course comes the painting. Or, you know, I wonder, I might put together Lady Ollander and then, you know, then start painting everyone. Oh, well, actually, before I even get to Lady Ollander, I still have to do that other horse. You know what I really want to do is this one, but I haven't bought it yet. I saw it at the store today and I thought about it, but it's like the, but I'm waiting until I don't want to have a whole bunch of unfinished ones, so I decided I wanted to finish building, making all of these before I went too crazy and bought more, but there's is it it's the black coat. It looks so cool. Look at that. Look at that absolute thing of beauty. It's so cool. So, eventually, I'll get there, too. I really want to look at it. Ah, it's so cool. Okay, but yes. Soon, eventually. Yes, I'm keeping all of the extra pieces. Yes. There's so many. There we go. Painting yet another ghosty dude with a scythe. I also already have to do a little bit of kit bashing because on one of the pieces in this set, he's supposed to have, the base is supposed to have this little tombstone thing, and I lost it. And so I'm gonna have to improvise and stick something else there instead. Orcs are the most psychic race, but they were repressed into brutes. They literally feed off of dominance and killing. Makes them bigger. Ooh. That is cool. Psychic orcs. It's a funny thought. Oh, I'm gonna skip this song if it has vocals. Not that I... It's just not the vibe I'm going for. Okay. Keep them coming. I love hearing these lore things. That's why, like I said, that's why I like watching lore videos usually when I'm working on these. Just fascinating. And since I'm new in the hobby, there's so much lore I don't know. It's all new and fascinating. One of my students really likes the orcs too, so they've been telling me some of this lore, but still, I love hearing about it. It's fun. Yeah, no, seriously, like, I am painting. This is a time-consuming, relatively mindless thing that I'm doing, so feel free to lore dump as your chance to tell me all the Warhammer stuff. Because I know almost nothing. Well, I know a lot about Nighthaunt. That's about it. Make sure that my friend hasn't been texting me because I have a thing I'm supposed to go to. Nope, not yet. Okay, good. So tonight, actually it's in about, yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock, so probably in the next 20 to 30 minutes I might have to wrap things up for today. Only because one of my students is performing in a play, and my friend and I bought tickets to go see her because it's opening weekend, so I'm gonna go do that. I think it's at 7, so I have to leave at around 6:30 and stuff, so yeah, the time just flew by. Time flies when you're painting minifigs. Oh. What? What? They produce via spores? Such a weird thought. I feel like this is maybe the race that the creators were most interested in, because, I don't know, it just feels so loving, all these facts, you know, it's so much fun. Like, they put so much thought into it. Bizarre, which only makes it more cool. But I'm guessing that's not their usual method of reproduction, right? That's just like incidentally, they also reproduce when they die. What? Okay, that's cool. Well, that was really loud, sorry. That's neat. It's bizarre, I love that. Okay, I think this one's done. Nope, there's a little bit on this side. Didn't do any painting. Well, does this count as painting? Just priming. Just built and primed this whole stream. Hopefully on the next stream that I stream of this, I'll be able to do some actual painting for a change. Okay, horse guy, gotta go make way. Ugh. Ah! Here, you're gonna go over here too. Get, oh my god. Okay, alright. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. It's just funny. Yeah, okay. 2 more to prime. Darn, I guess I'm not gonna be able to build the night host today unless I stream again when I get home. That seems like a little much. Ugh. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow too. If I'm still painting these tomorrow, might as well stream while I'm at it. Oh. I see. That's interesting. He wasn't orky enough for Gork and Mork. Aww. Fun. Probably I'll finish priming these 2, and then I'll probably call it a day so I can get ready for the play? It's not a concert, I guess the play. Ah. That's so fun. I love this. I like that there's so much thought put into them, because I feel like sometimes in some fantasy media, orcs are just these mindless creatures, you know? It's kind of sad. They're so whimsical in this lore, I love it. Primer. Okay. Oh, that's so interesting. Color, color, I don't know, is it color kinesis? That's so fun! 1 point painting your models red. That's so cute. It's fun when they're able to build the lore and make it count in the gameplay too. Though it sounds like they got rid of that rule, that's a shame. But I guess it wouldn't be, like, they're trying to make it so you have the freedom to paint, you know, your figures however you want, so it wouldn't be to the spirit of that if you only got a bonus when they're painted red, I suppose. Bolt of speed. Oh. I feel like names like Cruel Boys and stuff just, they're so fun and whimsical. And silly. But that's what makes it fun. Okay, I think that's primed as this one is gonna get. Alright, last one to prime. Check my phone again, because my thing tends to, like, it doesn't properly show me my text messages when I have VTube Studio open. Let me text. Did you want... Alright, last one to prime. That makes sense. Like, pack mentality, kind of. Alright, the last one to prime. Always jump scares me a little bit when I hear that plastic kind of snapping sound, but I know it's not anything breaking, it's just the sound of my brush snagging on one of these little plastic, you know, billowy bits. Like, I get it, it's just, every time I'm like, oh no, did I break it? To be incredibly smart and powerful, they could summon armor and weapon. What the heck? Well, what happened to make them not? Because this feels like with a race like this, they should be the rulers of the known universe, you know? So what happened? okay, I see. I guess that makes sense. Let's see if she replied. Nope. Okay. Thought I could make it, but I think I still need like 1 or 2 drops. Oh, okay. Of course, I'm getting it from my. Nope, orcs were around before the dinosaurs. You have to say, like, what the? Sounding more and more like Moon. They've just been around doing wacky stuff. Oh, there's a spot. How did I get all the spots? And why am I holding it like this? Okay. Oops, that was a creepy sounding sound. Okay. I think this guy's dude, ghostling. About done. Okay. No. How long does it take to get there? 25 minutes. Okay. Alright, I have a little bit of time. Let me, my friend still hasn't replied yet. Okay. So I think these are all primed. Get that primer that got all dry. Wash that off later. Okay. Now, let's a little bit of primer left. Is there one that... Oh yeah, this one looks like I missed several spots. Let me... several spots. This is towards the end of last night, though. I was getting sleepy. At last. Okay. That's good. The lizard men with flopping neck ones. That's what makes it fun. Like this is the reason they fight, you know? It's fun that way. I love learning this kind of stuff. Okay. Lock this one. Yeah, I think it's alright. Okay. Kept. Okay. The stable oh. Lizard men. They're at the top of society for a reason. Lizard people. I love that. It's so fun. Okay. Well, let me see. My friend still hasn't responded yet. I hope she didn't forget about the show. That's okay. I like hearing about it. I like hearing about these orcs and their shenanigans. Alright. We only have a little bit of time because my friend still hasn't responded. I want to attempt the night host. I'm not going to be able to get very far into them, so I'm going to have to just stop it here for today. Alright. Well, I think I might call it for tonight because I have to get ready to go to this show. Yeah, that was so much fun. I'm definitely going to do this again. I might even do it tomorrow. I have D&D tomorrow, but I might get on early and stream because I really want to do some more painting and such. But I don't want to stream twice in one day, so I'll stream tomorrow because I'll have a little bit more progress on these guys next time. But yeah, I think I might stream tomorrow before I go to D&D. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how early I feel like getting up. But yeah, hopefully you catch the next stream because I do want to hear more lore. It's really fun for me. It's fascinating, and I'm at that stage where I just started this new hobby, and so I love learning all the things and getting into it. So this is the time for me, you know. So yeah, thank you so much for telling me all that stuff about the orcs. That they're so much fun. I love the whimsy involved in their lore and their stories, you know. So alright, so I'm gonna call it for tonight so I can get ready to go to this thing. But yeah, thank you to everyone who came in and watched. Think about, yeah, because I love Nagash. His lore is so cool. Thank you. You have a wonderful evening as well. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, and I had several new followers today. Thank you for coming in and following. I'll definitely do more Warhammer streams in the future because, as you can see, like these are like my obsession. This is, you know, there's a lot of them. Okay, but yeah, so until next time, probably tomorrow, but if not, then I will catch y'all on Tuesday before I go on my trip. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.